Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Once again, looking ahead to today's games for August the 3rd. Did not do a video for yesterday. Usually, I'm going to probably be taking Sundays off just to have a day off for videos. Probably still be doing lineups and everything, but just have a day off from doing videos. That's probably what I'll do for Sundays going forward. I might have a couple Sunday videos, but that's what we got going on for now. So that's why there was no video yesterday. Hopefully, you guys all did pretty good without me. A couple of you guys were wondering where I was. Just like I said, had an off day. So yeah, it wasn't too bad for us. We'll go a recap on the first since we did not do a recap for that date since we didn't do a video yesterday. So this was our DraftKings lineup advice. They did not do too bad, as you see here. Scored a 299. Won about $500 on that one here, and then here was a couple other ones that that I came up with here personally. So overall, wasn't too bad once again for our DraftKings lineup advice. Um, our FanDuel came up just short um, on the first when we had Holmes. Holmes screwed us that day, and we had Holmes here today as well. But at least he didn't do too bad. Anyway, this was for yesterday. So this was August 1st, as you see. This was for August 2nd. Um, and this one wasn't too bad. Scored a 382.7. One of our subs here won $3,000, so definitely not too bad there. Obviously entered a little bit bigger contest, if that's why you guys are wondering why he won so much, but still 3,000 is definitely not too bad. And like I said, for FanDuel, it's only $50 per month, so that guy like made his money back like crazy. And season 150 as well for FanDuel. So that's what we got going on there. This is how we did. We had Murray and White. Uh, I will say Patty Mills coming back kind of scared me a little bit. I thought it would hurt White, but did not. The reason why Murray sucked that first game is because he had foul trouble. I knew he'd come back against Memphis. Levert solid, Middleton solid, Yana solid. Hayward could have had a couple more, but did all right. Covington solid, and Holmes once again screwed me. I went back to him just like I did with Murray because I thought, that first time out he had foul trouble just like Murray did, but he just yeah. He didn't do too good. I wouldn't be surprised if Giles becomes in the starting lineup soon for some reason. And then Bryant, man, Bryant went off. He had 58 points, 30 points, 13 rebounds. Always target centers against Brooklyn. That's how it's always been for a while. So that is what we had going on. And then our DraftKings lineup advice once again did pretty good over here. Um, Cashed in mostly all double ups for the most part there. So yeah, well, as normal, guys, if you guys need any help on FanDuel or DraftKings lineup advice, all you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter. That will be down there in the comment section below. Just say, hey, you don't want to get in on some lineup advice, and we'll help you guys out for sure. And yeah, would love for you guys to come join us. Like I said, for FanDuel, you get my exact lineup that I am playing. So that is that for the recap. Let's go look at today's games. So there's 6 games on the main slate. If you guys are watching this and you guys are a sub for FanDuel, we'll probably not play the main slate because it's just weird having one early game and then the rest is late games. DraftKings was smart and actually had all the late games and they got rid of this one. So as of the recording, there is no um, slate for these late games. But like I said, if it does open up, if it's 4 or 5 games, or whatever it is, definitely get in on that. But for the main slate, we'll not be doing that personally, since that's pretty early, and DraftKings is late. So why not just have both of them on the same time? But for all you guys that are playing the main, we will talk about the early game. So first one, we got Toronto, Miami, no total, probably around a 209, 210, 211 ish, around there. So not the fastest game out there. The big one we got to talk about is Jimmy Butler. For some reason, says that Jay Crowder said Butler is in quarantine. As you see there, his absence are vague. So I feel like, some people think it might be like COVID, but I don't think it is. I think Jimmy's Jimmy. I think he just got pissed off for some reason and said, screw you guys, I'm out for the day and going to be back at it. That's what I think. I mean, I don't think he has any issues with COVID. It's just I'm pretty sure we would have a report by NBA by now if something happened like that. But who knows? Anything can happen. Hopefully not. I just think Butler just got ticked off because that's how Butler is in the past. Just randomly walks out on everyone and cusses people out. So that's that. Anyway, we got Lowry. This game doesn't really have too much meaning to me. Lowry, I guess, in play. If Butler's good to go, you could look at him. I would maybe go Fred VanVleet, a little bit cheaper, and could get maybe 2 or 3 less than Jimmy Butler could. Siakam not too bad. If OG starts again, I like him. He had 35 against the Lakers. Had 33 minutes, 8 for 9 shooting. Not really that high of a usage guy, but as normal, he's one of the guys that gets a couple steals, 1 or 2 blocks once in a while. As you see here, man, look at the steals. Obviously, this is a while ago, but 6, 7, 2, 3, and on FanDuel, 3 points per steal. So definitely consider him on FanDuel. Ibaka, if he starts, I'll put him in there. If he doesn't start, his minutes were iffy for sure. Might get a little uptick in minutes, but that's what we got going on there. Marc Gasol, I told you guys I was all over him, and unfortunately he sucked. He still played 25 minutes, which is what I thought he would play. Still pretty good usage, just wasn't good. Overall, had a couple foul trouble, so I think he'll get up to 28 minutes. So don't mind going back to the well on him. I wouldn't have high ownership on him, but maybe put him in there 1 or 2 flyer lineups. Next, we got Denver and OKC. Once again, this is a big question mark game. That's kind of why I'm not really want to play the main slate on FanDuel because this game has a lot of question marks for sure. Just like the other day, Murray is game time decision. Harris and Barton are game time decision as well, but Barton and Harris are considered very doubtful, so I don't think they're going to play. Murray, on the other hand, could play. I didn't get any word, didn't see if he had any time in practice or even if they had one, so I'm not sure if he plays. If he doesn't play, we're going to see probably about the same rotations here. Grant could start for Porter or vice versa once again. But once again, Morris, he's okay down there. I do like Chris Paul quite a bit. Shea's not looking too bad. Schroeder, his minutes, I don't know what happened here. Only played 22 minutes. They did blow out Utah for the most part, but even in garbage time, man, he just sucked. He didn't really do too much. So interesting usage still at 29, but something definitely to look at here for sure. Yeah, if Murray and all those guys are out again, Torrey Craig's worth a look for 20 to 22. Gallinari, I don't mind going to him. He his price dropped. He only played 19 minutes, still had a 28% usage rate. Just don't know what happened to him. Like I said, there was a little bit of a blowout, so that probably knocked him about 5 to 6 minutes there. So don't mind him. I mean, if this game stays close, then I think Gallinari definitely could be in play as well. Millsap not really feeling it. Nerlens and Noel probably about 16, 17. Porter, he played relatively big minutes, and he was really chalky. He only got 16, so it didn't really hurt too much having him. But I feel like if he starts again, just you got kind of have to go back to him. Grant is not too bad either. Jokic is okay, 8,900. I think he's playable. Steven Adams, I got him for about 26, 27. He's okay. Usage rate was pretty high against Utah, which I was surprised about. And same thing, didn't play. He could have played a couple more minutes, but he didn't. So, main guys I'm looking at here is Adams, and then obviously a little bit of Porter, Craig, Monte Morris, and definitely don't mind CP3 and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Moved on, Indiana and Washington in this one. Another game time decision with Brogdon. I don't think he'll play, but we'll see here. If he doesn't play again, expect Justin Holiday to start here. Aaron Holiday will be chalky once again. I do like Ish Smith kinda, but definitely would rather go to Aaron Holiday. Let me see here. Oladipo's not going to play either, so that also helps out Holiday a little bit. Doug McDermott might get a couple more minutes. One guy that also might be half decent is McConnell. But even when everyone's out, he just doesn't play a ton of minutes, but very productive in his minutes. As you see last time out, had 31. So definitely could consider him quite a bit. We're going to move through this a little bit quicker. Warren's going to be very chalky for sure. Put him in there. Justin Holiday, like him if he starts. And maybe a little bit of Turner. I do like Bryant a little more, and Bryant will be cashy for sure. Memphis and New Orleans. This one's a high one, a 238. New Orleans by 4. Everyone's going to have this one for sure. Jay Morant, got to put him in there. Holiday, Brooks. Brooks shot 20 times last time out, 20 and 16 in his last two. So the dude's shooting a ton. So put him in there. Ingram, Kyle Anderson's even worth a look. Jaren Jackson, Brandon Clark coming off the bench. Sucked yesterday, but definitely don't mind him. And then Valanciunas as well. Moving on, like I said, mostly everyone in that game I really like. San Antonio and Philly, we have a 229 and Philly by 7 in this one. Back to back for San Antonio, but I still feel like they're just going to play their normal guys. They've won two, I think two straight coming out of the restart. So, you know, Pop finally realizes that hey, we might have a chance to get in there. So might be a little bit slower, but still don't mind. White and Murray probably would pick Murray over White though. Um, Simmons is okay, but like I said, I told you he was starting at power forward, and his assist went down to 4, so that's definitely concerning for sure. Since he's not the main ball handler, I do like Harris. Rudy Gay could be GPP off the bench. Another guy I don't mind is Keldon Johnson playing 30 and 25 minutes in this restart. Nothing too crazy, more of a DraftKings play. I don't know what his price is, but still a guy getting 25 and 30 minutes per game. Shoot, why not put him in there? Um, and that's mostly it for there. And then Portal, man, they put his price up like $3,000-$4,000 in just a couple days. Crazy. But I do like Embiid. I don't think he'll go off crazy, but he'll still get you 45 to 50. Last but not least, Lakers and Utah. We have a 218 total in this one. Conley's okay. I do like Caruso. Probably get you around, 20, 21 here. This one usage rate is actually a little bit higher than I thought, around 16 and a half, 17. So don't mind a little bit of him. Mitchell, not really feeling it. Clarkson, okay, I guess 23. LeBron, he's always questionable, but probable at the same time with a groin injury. So maybe he's having issues. I'm not sure. Just not being as aggressive. He's not really being the LeBron that we know. So I mean, he's okay. Deion Waiters is worth a GPP pick on FanDuel and maybe a little bit of DraftKings. 20 and 20 his last two, 3,800. Definitely don't mind him. 80 is always in play. Kyle Kuzma is always in play as well. Recently, 29 and 24. His minutes are, actually going up a little bit. So I do like Kyle Kuzma quite a bit. Royce O'Neal is worth a look as well, and that's what we got going on. So I'll give you guys a dummy lineup just off my projections. This probably won't be my final lineup, but just to give you guys a little gist of what I'm looking at here. Um, well, like I said, yeah, this has the main slate, so definitely will change it up a little bit. But as of now, just looking at the projections, this is what it shoots out: Morant, Murray, Holiday, Brooks, Harris, Warren, Jackson, O'Neal, and Joel Embiid. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, you could always get rid of O'Neal, go to somebody else. I do like Brooks. Don't have to go Drew there. You could probably go someone else if you want to. But overall, it's a pretty solid cash my bad, cash game lineup there for you. So that's what we got going on. If you want a couple Lakers, you can if you want the late game, but that's basically it. The studs aren't in the greatest spots. Also, if you could somehow get in Jay Morant and Paul, you could definitely do that. I do like that combo as well. So, and then obviously Shea Gilgeous-Alexander if you don't want Drew Holiday, but Holiday he's in that very high total, so that's why I give him a little bit of the credit there. And like I said, this isn't really accounting in Aaron Holiday or Justin Holiday. You know, I haven't really bumped up their projections yet. So obviously, if my bad, if what's his face is out, if Brogdon is out, and like I said, also if Murray's out, I'll probably change up. I'll probably have a little bit of Morris Holiday. Both holidays will get a little bit of bump as well. So keep that in mind. So that is mostly it. As normal, if you guys need any NBA FanDuel and DraftKings lineup advice, definitely hit us up. All you need to do is message us on our Twitter, and we'll get you set up. Um, on our Slack, so definitely get in on that. Like I said, one of our subs last night on FanDuel won $3,000 with our premium lineup. And like I said, yes, on FanDuel, when you do sign up, you will be getting my own personal lineup. So that is what we got going on. As normal, if you like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. A little bit longer video than normal, but went a little bit more in depth into it. And like I said, if you guys are new, hit that sub button as well. Like I said, we'll be doing NBA FanDuel advice and DraftKings advised every single day for the most part. And like I said, I know I'm just talking FanDuel, but a lot of these plays can definitely go into DraftKings as well. Like all these guys are definitely, and play on DraftKings. So, all right, guys. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.